Chosen one, this message did not find you by accident. God led you here for a divine reason. Your spirit was pulled into this moment because heaven is preparing to release something into your life that will not make sense in the natural realm. This next blessing will go beyond logic, beyond timing, beyond qualifications, beyond what you thought was possible. What God is about to do will not come through the normal path. It will arrive in a way that shocks your enemies, surprises your environment, and even leaves you speechless. This message is confirmation that heaven has already begun moving things behind the scenes for you. Before we dive deep, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because this message isn't just content. It's a divine confirmation for the chosen ones and a heartfelt thank you to everyone who has been supporting through super thanks. God bless you richly. Your support, your presence, and your faithfulness do not go unnoticed. To all of you who continually watch, listen, and align, I am truly grateful, chosen one. If your spirit feels this frequency, type 77 in the comments right now. That number isn't random. It is a sacred signal to the Most High and to the universe that you are ready. Ready to receive the supernatural blessing, the supernatural favor, and the supernatural acceleration that heaven has already released on your behalf. Not everyone will make it to the end of this message, only the truly chosen. Those who stay will gain clarity, deeper awareness, and prophetic insight about the blessing God is preparing to pour into your life. A blessing so divine, so sudden, so overwhelming, it will not make sense in the natural realm. This isn't something you hear once and forget. This is a living word, a spiritual blueprint that unfolds piece by piece. Watch it again whenever your spirit leads you, because every replay will reveal a new layer of truth, a new confirmation, and a deeper understanding of what God is about to do next. Chosen one, your next blessing is supernatural, and this message is the first sign. Chosen one, you must grasp this foundational truth. Heaven does not think like earth, move like earth, or obey the limitations of earth. Everything God does flows from a dimension that is higher, wiser, deeper, and completely unrestricted by the boundaries that humans consider impossible. When God chooses to bless you, He does not consider the obstacles that intimidate you. He does not pause to evaluate how things look in the natural. He does not calculate based on your income, your background, your education, or your connections. When heaven speaks, earth adjusts. When heaven commands, circumstances shift. When heaven releases something, no earthly barrier can resist it. God does not need your situation to make sense before He moves. In fact, He often waits until everything looks impossible just to prove that your breakthrough is not dependent on earthly support. It's dependent on His supernatural power. You may feel unprepared, but God sees you as positioned. You may feel underqualified, but God sees you as chosen. You may feel overlooked by people, but God has been preparing you behind the scenes. You may feel exhausted, but God is about to pour strength into places you didn't know were empty. When God says, "Now," nothing in the natural realm has the authority to say, "Not yet." Not your circumstances, not your past, not your lack, not your environment, not even the people who don't believe in you. This next blessing coming into your life is not ordinary. It is a supernatural override. It will bypass rules that normally restrict people. It will jump over obstacles others get stuck behind. It will open doors that were sealed shut for years. It will create opportunities that don't logically exist. It will accelerate timelines that would have taken others a lifetime. Policies will shift. Approvals will come through. Hearts will change. Systems will bend. Paths will clear. Favor will multiply. And everything will happen in a way that makes no natural sense. People will look at your life and wonder, how did they get that position? How did they step into that blessing so fast? How did that favor fall into their hands? How did they walk through a door others have been knocking on for years? But the answer will not be found in connections, qualifications, or explanations. The answer will be found in God's sovereignty. Because what is about to happen for you is not the result of earthly effort. It is the result of heavenly intervention. Chosen one, understand this deeply. Your breakthrough is not coming through natural channels. It is coming through supernatural alignment. This blessing will not follow the rules. It will rewrite the rules. It will not fit into logic. It will exceed logic. It will not honor limitations. It will shatter limitations. Your life is about to shift in a way that even you won't fully understand at first. Because what God is about to do for you is not earthly. It is divinely orchestrated, heaven authorized, and spiritually guaranteed. Chosen one, get ready. This next move won't make sense because it's supernatural. Chosen one, prepare your spirit, because what God is about to do in your life will not follow the normal speed of human progress. Acceleration is coming, and it will be so rapid, so supernatural, so overwhelming that even you will have moments where you stop and say, God, is this really happening this fast? This next season of your life will not move at the pace of your past. It will move at the pace of purpose, the pace of prophecy, the pace of divine alignment. Heaven is no longer waiting for your environment to catch up. Your environment is about to be pulled into alignment with where your spirit already is. Things that normally take years will happen in months. Things that normally take months will happen in weeks. Things that normally take weeks will happen in days. And some things will happen instantly, without process, without warning, your spirit grew faster than your surroundings. Your wisdom expanded faster than your opportunities. Your discernment sharpened faster than your connections appeared. You grew too quickly for the level you were living on. And now heaven is about to adjust your life to match your spiritual capacity. This is why things felt slow, blocked, delayed, and frustrating. Not because you were off track, but because your life was too small for who you were becoming. Now heaven is rewarding you with accelerated blessings. Blessings that don't require human permission. Blessings that bypass systems. Blessings that override delays. Blessings that place you exactly where you are meant to be. Get ready, chosen one, because suddenly opportunities will appear out of nowhere. You won't have to chase, beg, or force anything. Doors will open themselves for you. People will show up to help you, not because you asked, but because God assigned them to your journey. Helpers, supporters, divine connections sent straight from heaven. Resources will align perfectly and easily. What was once a struggle will flow effortlessly. What you lacked before will now meet you at the exact moment you need it. A door you never knocked on will open. A door you didn't even know existed. A door you thought was too high for you. A door God prepared while you were still in the fire. You're stepping into a season where your preparation meets God's acceleration. But understand this, acceleration will confuse people who live by the natural. They will look at your life and say, how did they get there so fast? How did they achieve that with so little? How did everything suddenly shift in their favor? They will analyze your success, question your rise, and gossip about your timing. Because when God accelerates someone, those who stayed stagnant cannot comprehend it. but none of their opinions will matter. Acceleration is heaven's response to your endurance. Acceleration is the after effect of your obedience. Acceleration is the reward for your spiritual maturity. God is speeding up your destiny because you are finally aligned with who you truly are. You are not behind. You are not delayed. You are not late. You are not forgotten. Chosen one, hear this clearly in your spirit. Acceleration is coming. Heaven is about to speed up every area of your life that has felt slow, stuck, delayed, or resistant. This is not ordinary progress. This is supernatural momentum that breaks through natural timelines. Things that normally take years will suddenly take months. Breakthroughs that usually require long drawn-out processes will unfold instantly. What others struggle to accomplish over a lifetime, you will walk into with divine ease. Why? Because you have passed tests that many people would have collapsed under. You endured pressure, rejection, delays, disappointment, spiritual warfare, internal battles, and seasons of silence. And through it all, you stayed faithful. You kept seeking God. You kept growing. You kept evolving. Your spirit matured faster than your environment. Your mindset expanded faster than your circumstances. Your discernment sharpened faster than your opportunities appeared. And now heaven is catching your physical life. Up to your was spiritual development. God is collapsing timelines for you. He is removing obstacles that slowed you down. He is compressing processes that once took too long. He is aligning people, places, and resources in perfect divine order. Acceleration is heaven's way of saying you're ready now. Get prepared, chosen one, because your life is about to pick up pace in ways you never imagined. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Not because you searched for them, but because they were divinely sent to you. People will show up to help you, not because you begged or chased, but because God touched their hearts on your behalf. Resources will align at the exact moment you need them. Not a second too early, not a second too late, right on time. A door you never knocked on will open. Not a small door, an unexpected, undeserved, undeniable door. Your story is shifting from waiting to walking into, from preparation to manifestation, from delay to just a divine speed. But understand this, acceleration never looks normal to those who live stuck in the natural realm. To them your sudden success will look suspicious. They will question how you moved so fast. They will wonder why things are working for you but not for them. They may gossip, accuse, analyze, or try to discredit the grace on your life. But none of that will matter, because what is happening for you is spiritual, not logical, supernatural, not explainable, ordained, not accidental. They will see momentum, but they won't see the warfare you survived. They will see favor, but they won't see the faithfulness that attracted it. They will see acceleration, but they won't understand the anointing behind it. Chosen one, God is speeding up your destiny because you are stepping into a timeline that belongs to your purpose, not your past. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on schedule with the heavens calendar. And God Himself has pressed the accelerator. Get ready. Your life is about to move faster than your fears, faster than your doubts, faster than your past, and faster than anything that ever tried to hold you back. Chosen one, prepare your spirit for this truth. The next blessing God is releasing into your life will not arrive through the channels you're familiar with. It will not come from the people you have supported. It will not come from the ones you invested in. It will not come from the places you've been watching, hoping, or expecting. God is about to move through unexpected sources. He is about to raise up people who were never part of your plans, never part of your circle, and never part of the story you imagined for yourself. He will use strangers whose faces you've never seen. Outsiders who have no history with you, gatekeepers who weren't originally assigned to your life, but who feel compelled to open doors on your behalf. And yes, even former enemies, people who once misunderstood you, doubted you, or opposed you, but now become instruments in God's hands to honor you. This is how God showcases His sovereignty. This is how He reminds the chosen ones that He alone is the author of destiny. He does not depend on traditional structures. He does not need the approval of crowds. He does not rely on familiar systems or predictable routes. Sometimes God will even shut down the connections you thought were guaranteed just to prove that no human has the final say over your blessing. He will close doors you prayed would stay open so He can route you to the door you never knew existed. He will silence voices you trusted so you can recognize the unexpected voice He intends to send. He will remove familiar support so that when the blessing arrives, you know it was His hand alone holding you up. He will shift the entire atmosphere around you just to prepare the stage for the unlikely vessel He has chosen. Get ready for surprising encounters that shift your entire direction. Get ready for divine introductions that feel too strategic to be coincidence. Get ready for sudden favor from people who don't even know your full story yet feel compelled to help you, invest in you, or speak your name in rooms you've never entered. God has vessels prepared for you that you have never met. He has resources stored up in places your mind has never considered. He has voices ready to advocate for you in territories you once believed were inaccessible. This is why your blessing is coming from a direction you're not looking at. You've been watching one path, but God is working behind another. You've been expecting assistance from familiar connections, but God is preparing help from unfamiliar ones. You've been focused on what you thought was your route, but God is constructing a path that bypasses everything you thought you needed. Chosen one, this is why the blessing will feel strange at first. It will feel unconventional. It will feel unexpected. It may even feel overwhelming because God is not sending it through the usual channels. When it happens, you will know it wasn't man. You will know it wasn't luck. You will know it wasn't coincidence. You will know only God could have done this. And that is exactly the point. When your blessing arrives in a way you never predicted, it will testify of God's power, God's creativity, and God's ability to use anything and anyone to accomplish His will. Chosen one, get ready. The blessing that's coming to you will not make sense. Chosen one, hear this with your spirit, not your emotions. Your preparation season was not supposed to look like blessing. It was designed to look confusing, uncomfortable, painful, and even unfair because God was shaping you for a future that required a version of you that didn't exist yet. The journey you walked through looked nothing like the promise God whispered over your life. The struggles you endured, the losses you suffered, the betrayals that broke you open, the setbacks that made you question everything. None of it resembled elevation. None of it looked like breakthrough. None of it felt connected to destiny. But chosen one, you must understand. God never trains His strongest warriors in the spotlight. He shapes them in hidden places. Your pain was not punishment. It was preparation. Your disappointments were not delays. They were divine development. Your breaking was not the end. It was the molding of your spirit into someone who could carry the weight of what is coming. Every painful chapter had purpose. Your pain shaped your endurance. It gave you the strength to survive storms that would have destroyed the old you. Your rejection shaped your discernment. It taught you to recognize true intentions and identify divine connections versus distractions. Your isolation shaped your spiritual hearing. It removed the noise, the opinions, the attachments, so God's voice could finally become clear. Your delays shaped your wisdom. They matured you, stretched you, refined your perception, and taught you patience in warfare and grace under pressure. People watched you struggle and assumed you were failing. They saw your losses and thought God abandoned you. They witnessed your silence and thought you were defeated. But what they could not see was the training. They could not see the spiritual construction happening behind the scenes. They could not see the divine sharpening taking place in the dark. Chosen one, they had no idea heaven was preparing you for a blessing they could never comprehend. A blessing that requires spiritual maturity, emotional stability, and a heart grounded in purpose. This is why your blessing will not make sense, because the journey to didn't make sense. It didn't follow logical progression. It didn't look glamorous. It didn't look spiritual to others. It didn't look like preparation to anyone watching from the outside. But heaven knew exactly what it was doing with you. Every tear watered the soil of your future. Every sacrifice built the foundation of your greatness. Every lonely night purified your spirit and strengthened your calling. And now the season you thought was breaking you was actually building you. The moments you thought were delays were divine alignments. The times you felt forgotten were seasons where God was closest to you. Chosen one, this moment you are stepping into, this elevation, this blessing, this breakthrough, is the very thing your suffering was shaping you for. You are not losing. You are being molded. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. You are not destroyed. You are being transformed. Now the preparation has finished its work, and the blessing will finally reveal why the journey had to be so intense. This is your moment. The moment where everything painful begins to make sense. Chosen one, understand this. Your enemies, this blessing will not only elevate you. It will vindicate you. It will silence the mouths that falsely accused you. It will humble the hearts that underestimated you. It will shock the people who tried to discredit you. It will confuse those who believed they had insight into your downfall. Chosen one, this is the kind of blessing that forces your enemies to step back and say, I don't understand how they made it. I don't know who is backing them. I thought they were finished. I thought the pressure broke them. How did they come out stronger? That confusion is intentional. God will not simply lift you. He will lift you in a way that contradicts everything your enemies predicted. Because when God decides to bless you, He does it openly, undeniably, and unmistakably. He doesn't ask permission. He doesn't consult the opinions of those who doubted you. He doesn't check with those who tried to block you. He doesn't tone it down to make others comfortable. Your blessing will be so visible, so undeniable, so divinely orchestrated that even those who spoke against you will have no choice but to witness it. Chosen one, this elevation is not just about your breakthrough. It is about God's glory being revealed through your story. You survived what was meant to break you. You outlasted what was designed to distract you. You remained faithful while others expected you to fold. Now God is about to honor you in a way that exposes the truth. You were chosen. You were protected. You were covered. And no enemy, no matter how strategic, could stop the blessing heaven already prepared for you. Get ready. This next move from God will do more than bless you. It will silence every enemy that ever doubted your calling. Chosen one, listen closely, because this is where many people miss their moment. If the blessing God is sending you does not make sense in the natural, then you cannot approach it with a natural mindset. You cannot expect a supernatural promise while operating from a limited earthly perspective. This is a season where your spirit must rise above your logic. A season where you must remain spiritually grounded, spiritually alert, and spiritually surrendered. God is about to move in a way that defies reasoning. He is about to open doors that no human hand can shut. He is about to position you in places you are not qualified for in the natural, but divinely chosen for in the spirit, and because of that, chosen one, your spirit must be prepared. Prepare your spirit by staying in prayer. Prayer keeps your heart aligned with heaven and your ears attuned to divine instruction. This isn't the season to pray casually. This is the season to pray consistently, listening for God's instructions. Your next step may not match your old patterns. God will whisper things that require obedience before understanding. Your elevation depends on your ability to hear and respond. Letting go of old fears. Fear is the enemy of divine manifestation. Fear suffocates miracles. Fear blinds you to what God is trying to deliver. Release it now, because where God is taking you, fear cannot follow. Releasing limiting beliefs. You cannot receive a supernatural blessing with a restricted mindset. You must believe God is capable of exceeding your expectations, breaking limitations, and rewriting your narrative. Being open to unfamiliar paths. This blessing may come in a form you've never seen before. It may require you to step into new environments, new connections, or new opportunities that stretch your faith. Chosen one, everything about this next season is marked by the supernatural. The blessing is supernatural. The timing is supernatural. The provision is supernatural. The calling is supernatural. The acceleration is supernatural. The protection around you is supernatural. This is why God is preparing your spirit, so you don't sabotage what He is trying to deliver just because it doesn't look familiar. Your only responsibility in this moment is to align your spirit with what heaven is releasing. Remain sensitive, remain obedient, remain expectant, remain surrendered, because supernatural blessings require spiritual posture. Chosen one, your next blessing will not make sense in the natural because it is coming directly from the throne room of God. And whenever God moves, His moves are intentional, strategic, and beyond human reasoning.